Hi, this is RaeveN, and this is the first one with Mr. Bigglesworth that I did not go MURLOCS. In this game, the demons are banned, and in the first pick, it's a no-brainer. I picked Tide Hunter. On the next turn, I can see that I paired up with AFK, so I immediately went up a level. In this turn, I have a chance to buy 2 minions by selling the token. So I immediately went for the old Merkai because I was planning to go Murlocs, and then I'm not sure if I go with the pirate or the token. So since I will get a 3-2 minion with the beast token, so I went that route. And then in this turn, I want to get the pair because it will also buff the old Merkai. And then after inspecting my next opponent, it was Deathwing. So I was confused if I go with the pirate Death Rattle token or the beast token. And then I decided to go with the beast token because he might have 6 minions. I just want to have the first attack. So I won that round with an extra damage because of the beast token. When I saw the Yoho pirate, I want to buy it because on turn 5 it's very good because of its high health, and then it can immediately attack if it is attacked. On this turn, I almost lost and got a tie. That was very lucky of me. It's because of the turn 5 AFK is quite strong because of the two 3-star minion. So in here, I was trying to buff my Murlocs because I can sense that going Murlocs is a good build here because of the components I have. Since on the rolls I wasn't able to find more Murlocs, I invested to have the Alley Cat pair because maybe we can sell the token later, or we can triple it. So in this turn I got another draw, but this time it's unlucky because I was favored to win. So in this turn I decided to level up and then buy the Salty Looter, but I did not play it because my next opponent is a Deathwing. Salty Looter is not very effective because of the 3 health, so even a 1-1 minion with the Deathwing buff would kill him in one. And it's pretty... I had a pretty bad luck that a ghoul was able to spawn with the Death Rattle. When I rolled the Rip Snarl, I can see that I can go Pirates with this turn. So I immediately bought all the pirates that I can see, and then discarded all the Murlocs, and then utilized the Alicat token, and then hoping that I can buff the Salty Looter for the next round. You're down a minion and up a goal. Yeah, I was kind of hesitant to sell the Murloc for a roll, but since I got a triple, I decided to get the Tavern 6 Discover instead of the Tavern 5. So I waited the next turn to level up and then buy the triple. Even though we have a tie, I was feeling confident with that turn because we just transitioned to pirates. I was actually expecting a loss with that turn because of the transition. So So my investment for a Tavern 6 discovery was actually good because I was able to discover Eliza, which greatly buffs our lineup. In this turn, I want to invest more in pirates, and since I got Captain Hogger, I immediately want to utilize its ability. And when I got the second Salty Looter, I want to buff it as soon as possible. And I want to apologize with my movements here because I'm not really comfortable doing the APM pirates. And you can see that my movements are quite awkward. And in here, I actually made a mistake because I can actually buy Yoho Pirate first before buying Strong Arm so that it would have an additional +1/+1. And seeing that my opponent is Dragons, I decided to buff the Yoho Pirate instead of Eliza because I have a feeling that I need more damage to the Yoho Pirate to utilize its ability. And looking at the results, I was glad to buff the Yoho Pirate instead of Eliza. And I want to pick the Salty Looter because it would triple my Salty Looters, and then getting the gold unit would make a discovery. In here, I'm actually tempted to go Amalgadon, but having it to Adept is not really worth it. So I just went for the boats because it would complement my warband better.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Target practice.
I'm not catching some waves. Ha! You want to tussle?
Theater is my favor.
This player actually has a pretty good combo because by triggering the ability of the Ghoul twice with Baron, it can generate 2 taunted tokens. But since we are pirates, each attack buffs the warband, so it's actually very good for us and very bad for him. In here, I just picked any minion because it is not compatible with our warband, so I just got it for the gold. Since I got Immerzond, I checked if the composition of the previous player would complement our warband, but since it did not, so I just skipped on it. In there, I actually checked if other players are going Murloc, because if there is another player going Murloc, I would buy the Megasaur and just hold on to it. So in here, I don't want to play the second Eliza because I have Rip Snarl, and then I might not triple Eliza and I might be forced to sell a pretty good card. So since I'm willing to sell the boat later, I just play the boat first. And this is actually very funny because you can see that the player has 27 health, which is actually still very big, and because of the boat, I actually have more than enough damage to eliminate him. So as expected, I got the golden minion for the discovery, and then I actually planned to triple Rip Snarl, but I was thinking that two Eliza would be better than one Rip Snarl, so I sold Rip Snarl and made the discovery, and then just gambled with Amalgadon. And then this time, as you can see, I buffed Eliza because there is no more need to buff the Yoho Pirate.
Up a gold.
In here, this is just the usual pirate cycle to buff the Salty Looter. And then in here, I have a bad feeling to use the Amalgadon because it is just a 6/6 with the shield. So I immediately sold it and put the second Eliza in, even though we wasted 2 gold. But for me, this is a way better path than to have the Amalgadon with just the 6/6 and a Divine Shield. And what do you know? Another high roll from the from the boat. We now have 3 Elizas. Each attack would give a +3/+3 to all minions. So that's +18/+18 to the board. And since since Deathwing has tokens, so we're just eating the tokens.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
This is actually a mistake because if I got the Pagel, I can actually triple it for the discovery and then won't need to sell the Pagel to make room for the cycle. But since I already made that mistake, I just went on to it. And I saw the second boat. I was thinking that maybe the discovery would give me a third boat, so I just sold Pagel, and then here it is, the third boat. So I went through the usual pirate cycle to have enough gold to buy the third boat. In this discovery, I was actually hoping to get the third Eliza, but since I wasn't able to get one, I just go with the Amalgadon because he is also pirate, and since he got poison in a taunt, yeah, it's actually pretty good.
You got this. You're way ahead.
After seeing the opponent's warband, in my head I immediately calculated that this is a 100% win. So this is my run with Mr. Bigglesworth as a pirate instead of the typical Murloc run. If you like this video, please put a thumbs up, and then if you have any suggestions or any comments, put it down below. Don't forget to join my weekly giveaway. The next draw would be on August 22. And that's it. This is RaeveN. Have a good day.